Hey everybody, welcome back to Linux for Everyone, and welcome home. The global web browser user base has grown by almost 40% in the past 7 years. Browsers aren't just a doorway to websites anymore. They're a crucial part of our daily lives, for better or for worse. On the worse end of the spectrum, well, browsers have grown more and more bloated, trying everything to capture more and more of our time. But earlier this week, a genius little solution was released to strip away a lot of that bloat. And you can benefit from it whether you're using Linux, macOS, or Windows. So, Corbin Davenport is a tech writer, a software developer, and a podcaster who's also the news editor at How To Geek. And he has developed something called Just the Browser. Just the Browser. It's over at justthebrowser.com. And this is, as I record this, maybe a matter of days old. What it does is it gets rid of almost all of the annoying stuff that irritates you about your browser. AI features, telemetry data reporting, sponsored and third-party content, predatory shopping features, nags about being the default browser. It also prevents browsers like Edge from starting up with Windows and running in the background. And what's really cool about Just the Browser is you don't have to install any extensions on your browser. You don't have to mess with any code. You don't have to tweak the Windows registry or tweak config files. And these overrides shouldn't get reset when the browser updates. And this has been a huge complaint about browsers, right? Is that once there's a major update, a lot of your preferences get reset. What Just the Browser does is it uses group policies and not just toggles in your settings tab. So unless that setting itself gets completely removed from the browser, everything should remain in place. On Windows and macOS, Just the Browser supports Edge, Chrome, and Firefox. On Linux right now, only Firefox has automatic configuration file support, but there are instructions for Chromium and Google Chrome in Linux. Corbin has pledged to add an automatic Google Chrome configuration in the future, as well as support for browsers that have been installed via Flatpak. And that's great news because I went to test this out and launched a bunch of VMs on my Bazite box, and I realized how many instances of Firefox are pre-installed or by default installed via Flatpak, which is great, but it probably takes a bit more work on his behalf to get it up and running. Also, I just have to give him a very, very encouraging pat on the back for how he writes the instructions. They're so clear and deliberate and precise that really anyone can do this. And doing it essentially just involves launching a terminal window or launching a PowerShell prompt and copying and pasting. I've used it on a Windows installation and I've used it on a Fedora installation. And wow, it just works as advertised. I mean, on Windows, I ran the command, I rebooted, and all of a sudden, Edge is not running in the background at startup. All of the annoying stuff that you see when you open a new tab, that feed, all the news, all the sponsored garbage, it's all gone. It's very clean, and it's ideally something that you want to run or suggest that other people run on new installations of Windows before they even fire up Edge, because it also removes like that 7 or 8 page first run process and all that annoying stuff. It is a fantastic little tool, and I expect this to gain a lot of traction and a lot of community development support as well. Thanks a bunch for watching, and until we chat again, you all take care and take care of each other. See ya.